What was Diocletian's Great Persecution? Have you ever wondered about one of the most intense periods of religious conflict in ancient Rome? Diocletian's Great Persecution is a significant chapter in the history of the Roman Empire, particularly concerning the treatment of Christians. This persecution began in the year 303 Anno Domini and lasted until 311 Anno Domini, marking a time of severe oppression against Christians. Initially, Diocletian, who became Roman Emperor in 280 for Anno Domini, was not keen on persecuting Christians. However, he faced pressure from his junior emperor, Galerius, who had a strong animosity towards Christianity. Influenced by pagan advisors and oracles, Diocletian eventually agreed to take action against Christians. The first major event occurred on February 23, 303 Anno Domini, when Diocletian ordered the destruction of a newly built Christian church in Nicomedia. This act was followed by the burning of Christian scriptures and the seizure of church treasures. The very next day, the first edict against the Christians was issued, which prohibited Christian worship and ordered the destruction of churches and scriptures. It also stripped Christians of their rights and positions. Diocletian's focus was primarily on targeting church leaders. Senior Christian clerics faced persecution, and church property was confiscated. Christians were denied the right to petition courts, making them vulnerable to judicial torture. Many faced imprisonment, torture, or even execution during this dark time. Despite the harshness of the Great Persecution, some Christians managed to preserve their scriptures, and the church continued to exist, albeit with deep scars from the violence. The persecution was relentless, and the suffering endured by many was profound. The Great Persecution came to an end in 311 Anno Domini when Galerius, who had fallen ill, issued the Edict of Toleration. This edict allowed Christians to practice their faith openly once again. This marked a turning point in the history of Christianity within the Roman Empire, paving the way for its eventual rise as a dominant religion. In the context of Diocletian's abdication in 305 Anno Domini, the Great Persecution highlights the challenges faced by the Roman Empire during his reign. Despite his efforts to reform the empire, Diocletian's legacy is forever intertwined with this period of intense religious persecution.